everybody? I'm your girl Bria Monet, and you are watching Chick Chat. Of course, I'm not alone. I'm with my beautiful co-hosts and friends. We have
D-Faith.
And filling in for Tyson Alexis today, we have
Ricky.
Here on Chick Chat, we talk about all sorts of things, and we are definitely a group of women that speak their mind. But today is a very fun day. We have a special guest joining us to offer a fresh male perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, woo! My boy, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Before we get into our topics of conversation, though, it just wouldn't feel right without touching base on what's going on in today's social climate. And of course, I am definitely talking about Black Lives Matter. I'm definitely with the Black Lives Matter movement. That's something that matters so much to us because we're members of the Black community. So with that being said, I just want to how do y'all feel about what's going on right now, the times that we're living in? Like, this is crazy.
I personally think that it's time for change. It's time for us to unite again. I feel like the Black community hasn't been united like how it was before, and I feel like this is what's going to bring us together. This is going to make a change. And I think it's a lot right now, but it's for the better. I feel like it's...
I agree. Word. What you think, Will?
I feel like we need to make a statement, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of us, and we're not totally unified, but we need something that's going to show not just other communities and other places of our country, but show the world that Black people can unite.
Mm-hmm.
Black
Absolutely.
people can be strong, and we are strong.
Yeah.
Right.
I think something that's really important to me is just to piggyback on what you said, is the different facets of what it means to band together and make that statement.
Mm-hmm.
You have people on the front lines, you know what I'm saying? You have people that are doing so much from their very own homes, you know, calling governor's offices, senators, getting bills passed. I'm signing a petition left and right.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
So many, it's not funny.
Yeah, like,
And donating.
yeah.
Same. Yeah.
I think that something else that was at the forefront of my mind, which you've been seeing more on social media lately, is like the different tiers of this Black Lives Matter movement, which is like, you got your protesters, you got your rioters, and then you have your looters. And then some people that don't really understand the movement kind of have opinions about how we should be going about a solution for this. Like, are there any things that you feel like work, Ricky? Are there some things that you feel like we need to just do away with, D? Like, what do you think?
I think that we need to unite, like I was saying before, and it was something that we were talking about before we started this, is that we have to unite first. And I feel like we're not united, and I think that eventually, if we keep going, that's going to be our downfall. Because some people, they're doing it just to post a picture on Instagram, or just so they can have some clout or whatever. You know, they're not really doing it because of the movement and the change and what everything means and what this journey as a whole. It's not just what's happening now. This has been happening for centuries.
Too
and
long.
decades.
Way too long. I don't want to keep having this conversation.
Yeah.
You know, by the time I have kids, I want to be able to, I don't know. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but it's truly disheartening, and it's heavy. It's a weight that we're even still dealing with this. You know?
Every week.
Every week.
There's a new killing or something.
Yeah. Like, how you be in quarantine and they still killing?
Right.
In your own home.
Like, what?
Outside
What do
your
you mean?
home. Anywhere.
Yeah, man. So to the protesters, I just say definitely continue to be safe. To the educators, thank you for posting information. You know, you give me information, and I'm like, all right, let me call this number, do my part. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I just feel like at the end of the day, feel like us being a united front definitely is important. Us, you know, showing up for one another is definitely important. But I don't want to keep having this conversation. But to the non-Black community that are supportive of this movement, we thank you. And it matters. You know, use your privilege, because this just isn't right. And to everyone that's lost their lives to senseless acts of violence by the police, rest in peace. And you're gone, but you're not forgotten. All right, y'all. We're going to lighten it up a little bit. Get into this game. Kill, screw, or marry. You're given 3 celebrity options, and you have to choose who you will kill, who you will screw, and who you will marry.
Y'all can vote in the comments below. Who
you rocking with? You with me? Y'all know y'all with me.
Well, you with me, period. Okay.
All right, so let's get into this game. Who's going first? Who we starting with?
I'll go first. Did you do Sierra, Megan Good, or Tiana Taylor.
How you gonna act? How you gonna act, boo?
Kill, screw, marry. I'll probably kill Megan.
Okay.
I'll screw Sierra, and I'll probably marry Tiana.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that either.
I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Tiana down the right.
But I like that you were like firm in it. You like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, bet, cool.
Kill Sierra, honestly.
All right, Rick, you got one for him too, right, Rick?
Okay, yes. So kill, screw, marry, Kylie, Drea, or Lori.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a hard
Lori
one.
Harvey, right?
Yeah, Lori
All
Harvey.
right,
That's a hard
Kylie
one.
Jenner, Dre Michelle, or Lori Harvey. What's up? What's up?
All right. Kill Kylie.
Okay. She's like,
I'm screwing the fuck out of Drea. And then who's the last one? Oh yeah,
Lori.
I'm marrying Lori.
Mary Lori Harvey. Okay, yeah, I can give it that. I'm not surprised by that one.
Yeah.
All right, well, what's on you?
Scrap D. Leon, Young Jock, or Kirk Frost. What you doing?
So you got the Lemon Hip Hop Trio. What you gonna do, friend?
Okay. I would kill Kurt.
Bye.
Just he gotta go. And then I would fuck Scrap because he
look good.
Ooh, he's fine. He's just enough fine
He look good.
that you can have a good time, but not bring him home to me, Dad. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
And then I would marry Doc.
Okay.
Well, those are my options.
Those are my options. All right, friend. Bet. I don't even have nothing to say on that one. That's cool. All right, cool.
Bria.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boris Kojo, Columbus Short,
Mm-hmm.
or Jamie Foxx.
Okay, I have Boris, I have Columbus, and I have Jamie.
I had to throw Jamie in there.
I'm going to, I'm gonna kill Boris, Jamie, and Columbus. I'm actually going to, y'all probably gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna kill Boris, right? And I'm going to screw Jamie and I'm gonna marry Columbus. And this is why. Boris is dope, but he give me more like mentor vibes, like you know, stepdad vibes. So I'm not attracted to Boris, but I think he's amazing. He's a distinguished man. And then I'm gonna screw Jamie because you know we just gonna blame it on the alcohol. And then you know me and Columbus, I think he's cute. So
Yeah.
there.
Ha!
Yeah, boy.
All right. Ricky,
Mhm.
Odell Beckham Jr.,
Okay.
Dwayne Wade, or Allen Iverson.
What you gonna do, boo?
What you doing?
Okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna kill Dwayne. I'm gonna fuck Odell. Oh, sorry, I'm screw Odell.
It's okay.
And I'm gonna marry Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
Last one?
that's a good choice. I'm rocking with that too.
Alright.
I'm with that. Yes. All right, that was fun as always. But y'all know what time it is.
What time is it?
I do believe it's shot o'clock.
It's
Hell
shot
yeah,
o'clock.
It's shot
Okay,
o'clock.
damn.
Listen, if you got something, you know what to do. If you don't, you better hurry up and go get that. And we like to do it like this: chick, chat, cheers. Hey, get them in there. Get them in there. Yeah, that was real. Ooh, it was there. All right. That's out the way. We're feeling good. Got a little buzz going on. We're going to go ahead and slide into this chat room. Today's topic is men and money.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. And maybe my good friend here can shed a little bit of light in that department for me because the community wants to know. I have a lot of male friends that, like, they have no problem fucking up some commas in the strip club. But then when it comes to, like, spending money on the respectable woman that they're dating, they have a problem. And, like, these are dudes that, like, aren't hurting for money. Like, they don't have an issue. Like, I don't need to rely on anyone for really anything. But it's not, like, I want to be spoiled. Like, I still want to be spoiled. So, like, what's up with that? It's like, they have no problem blowing it in the strip club. But when it comes to the person that they're dating, now she's a gold digger. Like, do y'all get annoyed when girls ask you for the little $40? Or, like, what? Like, what's the deal?
It's not so much that. It's honestly, in my opinion, it goes back to responsibility and how you were raised.
True.
Right.
if you were raised to take care of your household and take care of the girl that you with, and you see that in your household, you know what I mean? That's what you want to do when you get older. You mimic that.
Word.
If you're not seeing that on a regular basis, what do you want to do when you get a couple $1,000? You want to go fucking party. You know, you want to go tell all your homeboys in the group chat, you feel me? Hey, look, drinks on me tonight. We going down Norman Jeans, you feel me? Like, it's going to be lit.
So what constitutes a gold digger? What is your definition of a gold digger? Like, I think the lines get a little bit blurry because it's like, all you see on social media is like, oh, she need to pay sometimes, and this, that, and the third. It's not that women mind paying sometimes. Some women, you know, believe in chivalry. Some people think chivalry is dead. But, I mean, call me old fashioned. It just seems like y'all have no problem blowing it back on people that y'all don't know. And then when it comes to the women that you're dating, it don't matter how far into the relationship you are. It just seems like today's generation has something against that. So it's just kind of funny to me. But
for me, I take care of the household.
word.
If there's a bill that needs to be paid, I'm gonna do that. If you need a couple dollars, I got you. If we're going out to eat, I got you. You need gas, I got you. It's just wherever I lack, I need you to just help me out.
And that's fair. That's fair. My mom always taught me what works for someone's household might not work for the next household. Yeah, so I guess it is subjective, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all feel, ladies?
Well, I do have a question. Like, far as a first date, because I feel like it's a stigma now. Like, guys always have to do Netflix and chill or something. Like, I remember one time was asked a guy, like, are you going to take me out on a date? He was like, well, I don't know you well enough to take you out on a date. I'd rather you just come to my house. And I'm like, well, nigga, I don't know you well enough to go to
my house.
Like,
It's a
make it
catch-22,
make sense.
right?
So he, like, shed a little light on that. Like, what's the reasoning?
I mean,
mentality.
I think it's the generation. Sorry to cut you off. It's this damn generation. I will never forget. When Future put it in a song, niggas started glorifying that shit.
Right.
With chicken wings and fries, we don't go on dates. Like, what? I'm sorry.
My own chicken wings.
I'm a little conventional. You're going to have to show me. You're going to have to put in a little bit of work. That's just the type of female that I am. And it's not even about the money. It's the principle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it don't necessarily have to be, sorry to cut you off.
No.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like we going to expensive restaurant, all this stuff. Like, you have to know who you taking out, the type of woman you taking out. Like, I would like a nice little picnic. You got some wine, you know, you got a little, you know, some food. We can have conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. It doesn't have to always be no boo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We go to Friday, get some shots, you know what I'm saying? Happy hour or something. Like,
what you was gonna say though, Rick? My bad.
Okay, but my thing with the whole like strip club, I think it all has to do with value.
Yeah.
They do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think we're wrapped up now where niggas think you're just trying to swindle them out of $40. Like,
yes!
why do you want to go all out? Why I spend this much on you? Why do you want to do that? Why can't we? I'm getting tongue tied.
but you're speaking truth.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
I just feel like, you know, another thing that I think too is I feel like it's an ego stroker.
Yeah,
right.
You know, it's an ego stroker when you're in that environment, you popping bottles, and you know these girls. Now, I don't know, y'all love to forget that they just trying to trick you out your dollars, but at the end of the day, that's their job.
Right.
And I guess it's not as much of an ego stroker as someone that you're already getting sex from. It's just like, okay, it becomes more of a chore, maybe. I don't know. But then you also have those dudes that like, it's an ego boost to pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bruh.
And then another point is that y'all complain about y'all paying for stuff all the time, but then when you have a strong woman who has her own and
that's a problem too.
Is, oh, she too strong or she's too intimidating.
Let a man be a man.
Like,
what do y'all want us to do?
We don't know. I don't know personally. I don't know because I have that issue.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
But yeah.
I feel like you have to be adaptable in any type of situation. You feel me? Like, if you're dealing with one person and they do shit like that, you know what I mean? She needs $40. Okay, cool. It's all about how you handle the situation. If you end up not dealing with her because she's too needy and you find somebody who doesn't need anything, you feel me? Like, you gotta learn how to deal with that too. Otherwise, you're just gonna walk around and be fucking unhappy. The girl I'm dealing with right now, independent as shit. But what happened? We had our first date in 2 months. Last Friday, I brought her over the house. I cooked, made some salmon. You feel me?
Okay, salmon.
You know what I mean? But before that, like, I was just going over our house, kick it, smoke, chill, nothing serious. You feel me? might bring a bottle of wine or something from time to time. She needs some backwoods, take it to the store, whatever. It is what it is.
Right.
But you gotta be able to handle a situation. And that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They don't know how to handle shit. They rather run off and just go do whatever, or go be free, or go handle their other business.
Yeah.
But you can't run away from your problems.
No, you definitely can't.
At all.
Well, I can't thank you enough for being here today,
No problem.
for
Thank you for coming, bro.
giving us your 2 cents,
No problem.
speaking for the men, representing for the fine young black men. Black Lives Matter, y'all. And I think that concludes our segment for today, bruh. So you already know what I'm getting ready to say. Like, comment, send, tell a friend, or
You can share or subscribe and comment and let us know what your thoughts on this topic. You know, chop
Please
it up
do.
in the comments.
ladies, where you at? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. We gotta go get a little more drunk. Peace.